Doug Mouton, Ricardo LeCompte on the floor of the Caesars Superdome after the Saints win a wild offensive slugfest over the Seattle Seahawks 39-32, in which Taysom Hill went nuts. What can you say about what he was able to do today?
It was one of his best games in a Saints uniform. He said even afterwards this was the best game he probably has had in the black and gold. 112 rushing yards, 4 total touchdowns, 3 on the ground, 1 in the air. And yeah, they needed to find some type of rhythm in this offense, and certainly they're able to get that, especially in the passing game where they lost 2 receivers in Deontay Hardy and Chris Olave. Taysom Hill certainly picked up the offense, able to establish the run game, and that was pretty big for this offense to establish that run game. The offensive line played really well in establishing that.
Yeah, 235 rushing yards, which you do not see in an NFL game. And this was a game in which the Saints imposed their will on Seattle, and I think that's why they felt so good about it afterwards, because they lined up sometimes saying, we're running right at you, and then they did it, and they had success doing it. Now, on the defensive side, not so great. You had some holes on defense today.
Yeah, I think I charted 8 plays of 15 yards or more this defense gave up. So a lot of chunk plays that they gave up to the Seattle offense. And yeah, Geno Smith is playing well for the Seattle offense, but still there are some problems and issues that this defense still continuously has. The big plays were the big problem today, and they were, I think, fortunate enough to get out of here and win. Things that they hope they can correct moving forward. But yeah, there is certain concern. Now, you lost Marshawn Lattimore in this to an injury, and Marcus May did not play. So maybe that back end wasn't as strong going into this game, but still there's some concerning issues that this defense has that I don't know if it gets fixed just in 1 week. It's something that needs to be corrected as we move forward for this evening.
Well, look, the good thing is you get to fix things with a win. But look, still 2 turnovers, which you can't do. Still leading the NFL in giveaways. Still too many penalties, which obviously you can't do going forward. But again, you get a win. And it seems this team has established who they are now, at least offensively. We're a team that's going to run first, run second, and maybe throw play action third, but we're coming right at you.
Yeah, that's the situation they're in right now, especially when you're on your backup quarterback in Andy Dalton. You have Alvin Kamara back in the lineup, who rushed for over 100 yards today. So pretty much, yes, establish the run. That's the best part of this offense right now. Start with that first, and then have Andy Dalton get those 8, 6, whatever yards behind that run game, play ahead of the chains. This is the offensive identity. It's going to be at least a few weeks until you get Jameis Winston back.
That's right. And the Saints do get the win. They get to 2-3 with Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals coming to the Caesars Superdome next Sunday. That one will be fun. For Ricardo LeCompte, I'm Doug Mouton. We'll break it all down tonight on 4th Down on 4. But for now, that's a look at Eyewitness Sports.